behind closed doors. I'm a fool for your love.
Hi guys, another Geek123 here. So today's video is about everything we know about the recently announced Phase 4 movies and shows, and my thoughts on the projects at the end of the video. So let's get into it. So first is the Black Widow movie, which will come out on May 1st, 2020. The cast consists of Scarlett Johansson returning as Natasha Romanoff / Black Widow, David Harbour as Alex Shostakov. I'm a fan of the character, but that's really hard to pronounce for me. Which is Red Guardian, a Russian super soldier who fought alongside Captain America, but the character has been changed a lot from the MCU, according to David Harbour at Comic-Con. Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova, a sort of sister to Black Widow in the comics, which was a part of the Soviet-Russian Red Room and became one of the Black Widows in the comic books. Oti Fangenbill, I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, I probably butchered it, sorry. I'll probably end up pronouncing most names wrong in this video since I'm bad with them. They will play Rick Mason, who is in S.H.I.E.L.D. in the comics and was romantically involved with Black Widow. Ray Winstone as an unknown role. Taskmaster is also the film's villain, but we do not know who's playing the character yet, but there has been a concept art released yesterday from recording this video, showing the character fighting Black Widow. For development in February 2004, Lionsgate got the film's rights to the character, but the film was getting written by David Hayter, who would also be director of the film in April. Avi Arad would also produce, but in June 2006, the film didn't go anywhere and the rights went back to Marvel Studios. Eventually, as we all know, she appeared in the MCU, starting with Iron Man 2, with films being teased by Kevin Feige in 2014 after Age of Ultron. In 2017, Feige met with Johansson about the solo film, and she agreed like she always has done. Jack Schaffer was then approached in December to write. By the end of April, Marvel went through many female directors, and by around June, Katie Shortland was hired by Johansson's backing since she was a fan on the movie Law. On for pre-production, in February 2019, Ned Benson was hired to rewrite the script. The next month, Florence Pugh was hired to play the sort of stepsister to Black Widow. Filming began on May 28th, 2019 with the production by Pinewood Studios. In June, filming was also moved to Budapest, which has been famously mentioned by Natasha and Clint in the Avengers movies. Production is meant to finish in September this year. Is the series of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie with the famous S.H.I.E.L.D. walked in to announce the show's release of fall 2020. A new official logo was also shown with the S.H.I.E.L.D.'s logo on it, showing that these two will carry on Steve's legacy. Falcon has also said to be wearing his new iconic suit. Not much else has been revealed about the series. Just the big news that Daniel Brühl will return as Zemo, who was last seen in jail at the end of Civil War, but he has escaped. This was announced by a video in the middle of the show, where it was him threatening the heroes and putting on his iconic purple mask in the comics, showing he'll finally wear the costume. Next is the Eternals movie, which is an immortal alien race which was sent to protect humanity from the deviants in the comics. For the cast, Angelina Jolie will play Athena, Richard Madden will play Icarus, Kumanji Nanjiani will play Kingo, Lauren Bridoff will play Macquarie, Brian Tyree Henry will play Phastos, Salma Hayek will play Ajax, Leah McHugh as Sprite, and Don Lee will play Gilgamesh. For development in April 2018, Kevin Feige announced the development of the movie, which he teased to be part of this phase, which it will now be. Mal started looking for writers while they said Cerisi will be the focus of the movie. Matthew and Ryan Firpo were set as both writers a month later, with their focus on the love story between Ceres and Icarus. Around the August, Marvel hired Chloe Zhao to direct. Their interest is to expand on space from Guardians movies and Captain Marvel. In February 2019, it was also teased it will be vibrant like Jack Kirby's comics, a little like the Thor Ragnarok setting in Sakaar. For pre-production, Angelina Jolie was in talks to play Cerise in March 2019, with Kumail Nanjiani and Don Lee cast next month as then unknown roles. In the May, Richard Madden was starting to talk to play Icarus, and the next month Salma Hayek started talking about an unknown role at the time. By July, it was reported that Millie Bobby Brown joined the cast, but she denied the claims, which is very true. She will not be in the movie. Then at this year's Comic-Con, the full cast was announced, and it was the cast I just said before. Filming has already begun in London, and the release date of November 6, 2020 was announced at Comic-Con as well. Next is the movie Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. It was announced that Dustin Daniel Cretton was announced to be director at Comic-Con. They also announced the cast as Tony Liu playing the real Mandarin this time, and Simi Liu, sorry if I pronounced the name totally wrong, he will be playing Shang-Li, who only got the role just this last Thursday from me recording, the Thursday before the Comic-Con, and just managed to make it to the panel after wanting to play the character since 2014, proved by many tweets the actor has been responding to. Not much info was given at the announcement, but the movie will release on February 12th, 2021. Next is the series WandaVision, which will be released in spring 2021. It has been revealed it will somehow revive Vision, and has been rumoured to be in the 1950s from time travel, which was revealed in Endgame to be and was like the main focus of the movie. But at Comic Con it was said it will set up the next movie on the list, and not much info about it has been released yet. And that movie is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. The movie is set to release on May 7, 2021. It will also be the first horror movie on the MCU, which has made rumours of him fighting against evil alternate characters from the multiverse from the title. But not much has been revealed, but Scarlet Witch has been confirmed to star in the film as well, and that's why WandaVision will be setting up the movie. Next is the Loki series, which will release in spring 2021. In 2019 it was said to show him going through different times of the world, which got even more proof by an image Kevin Feige released, which showed it was in the setting of the 1970s, guessing probably around 1975. But it was confirmed at Comic Con saying it's the Endgame Loki that went with the Tesseract. That's all we know about the series, other than obviously Tom Hiddleston is coming back to play the character once again. Next is the What If series, which will follow stories of scenarios of what if different things happened in the MCU. It will also be animated, and we'll have Jeffrey Wright narrating the series as the Watcher, and you'll be watching Killmonger, Bucky Barnes, Thanos, Bruce Banner, Loki, Nick Fury, Peggy Carter, T'Challa, Nebula, Clint Barton, Scott Lang, Hank Pym, Kraglin, Jane Foster, Araban of Riskin, Korg, Animzola, Korath, the Grandmaster, Yondu, Taserface and Kurt, reprised by their actors in different. Next is the Hawkeye series. At Comic Con, Feige said that it will take place after Endgame and shown a brand new logo. It'll also feature Kate Bishop, the Hawkeye in the comics, which is very popular character, which hasn't been cast yet, or has been and it just hasn't been revealed yet. And it's also been revealed it'll have some clips of Ronin from Endgame, more about the backstory of that alternate version of Clint Barton. But that's all the info we have got, and there's also been an unreleased teaser which I've seen around online, but I don't want to put the video in case it gets put down, because I'm not sure if you're allowed to show it around yet, because it's not official copy, it's just like someone recording it. I'll probably leave a link in the description if I find the video after releasing it, and it looks like it could be an animated intro, but it's really awesome, so if it's still around and I put the link in the description, you should watch it guys, it's really cool. Finally is Thor Love of Thunder, which will come out November 5th, 2021. I'm trying to improve on that name, he's a very famous director to me, but I just can't pronounce the name. He is returning as director once again, with Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson reprising their roles. It was also said at Comic Con it will have elements from the Mighty Thor comics. Not much has been revealed, but Natalie Portman will be returning as Jane Foster and will finally become female Thor in the MCU, since she walked on stage with the hammer, which has got me excited and everyone excited, which is one of the films that many people are actually wanting to see first, but it will probably be the last film of Phase 4. Other movies were announced, like the Fantastic Four movie and Blade, which will star Mahershala Ali, who was in Luke Cage. Kevin Feige has said that mutants will be introduced in the MCU sometime. Not officially an X-Men movie, but introducing the X-Men name with mutants. But it seems like they won't be in the MCU until Phase 5, which is already planned behind the scenes, since Phase 4 is only lasting 2 years, which is quite short, but there's a lot of exciting movies in there. And Blade has already been confirmed to be in Phase 5, and Fantastic Four was announced and never had a release date and wasn't said to be in Phase 4. So it's probably in that phase with probably the introduction to mutants. I'm saying probably Captain Marvel 2 is going to be in Phase 5, since that wasn't announced, but that seems to be a thing that's going to happen. So guys, I'm personally looking forward for every single thing on this list, but specifically the top 4 things in my head, I couldn't think of top 3 with this, but I'm really wanting to see is, well actually again I'm looking forward for most of them, but it won't be 4. I can't even count in my head because I'm currently going off the script for this part. But the ones I'm looking forward to is Black Widow, the Hawkeye series, Shang-Chi's movie. I'm looking forward for, what was it? And yeah, the What If series, that looks very good as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward for all of them, but they're mostly the favourite ones, and the Loki series as well. How could I forget that when I was saying it there? What about your guys' thoughts? What are you looking for from Phase 4? And if you want to talk a little about Phase 5 and what you think that will happen alongside Fantastic Four, the Mutants, Blade and probably Captain Marvel 2, please comment down below or go to my most recent tweet at another Quantity. And if you want to talk anything about the MCU or anything nerdy, please go to my Discord, the link's always in the description. Last thing guys, like and dislike the video. I don't care if you dislike, it gives me feedback to improve, and if you want to help even more if you dislike, please go down below in the comments and give some suggestions how I can improve for you guys. So thank you guys for watching, peace.